talk about Bank of America data points from the personal and the business. I have business and personal, so I'm going to talk about my experience with them. All right, so first, from my experience, the personal, they've actually pulled my TransUnion for the business and personal. And one time they pulled, I guess it was where in that state that I applied, they pulled my Experian and my TransUnion at the same time. So those data points can vary depending on your region. But from my experience, they definitely pulled TransUnion for the business. And one time I was in a different state and they pulled Experian and TransUnion. So keep that in mind. So that can vary depending on where you're at. So I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what bureau they pulled from. If you got any of Bank of America credit cards on the personal and the business. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification. That way you get notified whenever I post a new video. So there are no hard pull for credit line increases for the personal and the business. So that's huge right there. You don't get a hard pull. They do a soft pull on your personal and the business. And I'm going to show you how you can get very high limits and credit line increases. A lot of people don't talk about this with Bank of America. This has been my experience. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But basically, personal data points. If you don't have a Bank of America checking account or savings account, you can only open 3 accounts within the last. You can only have 3 open accounts within the last 12 months across the board with any lender. So you can't have like 5 different credit cards with. If you apply for 5 different credit cards and within the last 12 months, they'll flat out deny you for a Bank of America credit card. So you just want to make sure that you open a business or a personal checking account with them. If you want a personal credit card, open a personal checking account. If you want a business card, open a business card. They're definitely, from my experience and my data points, their business relationship on the personal and the business. The same day, you can get 2 cards the same day with 1 hard inquiry. Business credit card data points. Again, they pull TransUnion, Experian. I guess it depends on the region. No hard pull for credit line increases. This is a gem right here that I never hear anybody talk about. So I had a personal credit card with Bank of America for $5,000. I grew that to $40,000 in about a year and a half, right? Everybody tells you every 6 months you ask for a credit line increase. I decided I'm going to do my own experiment, and I was applying for credit line increases every other month. I would do small increments. I would do 3,000, 2,000, and 5,000. I never did more than 5,000. If I get denied, I wait another month. Then I do it again because it's a soft pull. What does it matter? Then to that 40K limit on the personal side, I can tell that they're being a lot more stringent. I've been denied the last few times that I've applied for the credit line increase. And I believe it's because of the threshold, if I'm not mistaken, is 50,000 where they don't ask for docs. So now I'm asking for like 42,000, 43,000. I've been denied every single time. And I get a request. I get a link that says request credit line increase. Every time I see that, I just request a credit line increase of 2 to 3, 5,000, no more than 5,000. And I've been having great success every other month or every 2 months, not every 6 months, not every 3 months, every other month, no more than 2 months after. Now, again, because I'm getting closer, I believe, to that threshold where 50,000, where they start to question and, hey, want to see some tax returns, let me see some documents, let me see some pay stubs, let me see some bank statements. That 50,000 threshold is when I'm getting closer to that mark. I think that's when they're going to start requesting documents. But again, for business credit cards, the better the relationship, the bigger the limits. If you have a business bank account with Bank of America, start making deposits, you'll get higher limits. If you don't, you can still apply without the relationship, but I know for a fact you'll get a lower limit if someone who has a business checking account. Even if you don't consistently make deposits, even if you just open one and make a small deposit of 500, you will get a higher limit to someone who's not a business bank, who doesn't have a business checking account. Guys, let me know in the comments if it's your first time here. Welcome to my channel where we talk about leveraging credit to create cash flow. We talk about business and we talk about finance. And let me know if there's any other data points that you have with Bank of America. Let me know in the comments. That's my time. My name is Toby Rosario. Peace.